And U.S. indices closed lower on Friday as President Trump announced a second round of tariffs on China worth $100 billion, pulling the Dow lower by 570 points. Shares in the semiconductors and semiconductor equipment, capital goods, and diversified financial sectors were under pressure. On the economic data front, change in non-farm payrolls reached 103,000 in March from 326,000 the previous month. Also, the unemployment rate remained unchanged at 4.1% in March. The S&P 500 remains below its 20 and 50-day moving average, but 98% of the S&P 500 constituents traded lower on Friday. After hours, Switzerland's Novartis announced the acquisition of AveXis for $218 per share, or a total of $8.7 billion in cash. Novartis said AveXis has several ongoing clinical studies for the treatment of SMA, an inherited neurodegenerative disease caused by a defect in a single gene, the survivor motor neuron. Asian markets were mostly up today. Nikkei 225 up 0.51%, Hang Seng up 1.29%, China's CSI 300 down 0.5%, and South Korea's Kospi up 0.6%. European indices are gaining ground, and U.S. futures call for a bounce in the open. Today, we are not expecting any major earnings or economic data, but in equities, the bias remains bullish for the S&P 500. Long positions above 25.84 are favored, with targets at 26.3950 and 26.5650 in extension. We're going to focus on the Nasdaq. The bias remains bullish. The RSI calls for a rebound. Long positions above 64.07 are favored, with targets at 65.60 and 65.95 in extension. Further advance is also expected in the Dow Jones. Long positions above 23.700 are favored, with targets at 24.190 and 24.410 in extension.